Chapter 1. I was given money. Hi, I'm Selena. In 2009, I was 14 years old. I was born in 1995. My younger sister is called Happy. She was born in 1997. My younger brother is called Tom. He was born in 2000. My maternal grandfather and paternal grandfather had passed away before I was born. I only have my paternal grandmother and maternal grandmother. My paternal grandmother has 10 children. She has 5 sons and 5 daughters. My paternal grandmother has had several pregnancies, but they died when they were in my paternal grandmother's belly. Her children are Amanda, Tim, Eve, Mia, Brian, Thomas, Stephen, Albert, Emma, and Eva. All of them are married and have their own families. Each of my grandmother's children has 3, 4 children. Many of them are also married and have children. My grandmother has many grandchildren and great-grandchildren. My father is Albert. He was the youngest son. My grandmother was born in 1925. My grandmother's house is about 1 kilometer from my house. She didn't care much about her children and grandchildren. As she grew older, her children and grandchildren did not use to see her often. When I was 12, my Aunt Eve wanted someone to look after my paternal grandmother, so she said that my uncle would choose us for $10 a month to sleep at Grandma's house. My sister and I would sleep at Grandma's house at night. We were happy with the money. My mother encouraged me to go to the bedroom to look after Grandma, and she agreed so that we could get the money. My father didn't like that. Dad thought that Grandma should be looked after and shouldn't take her money. After thinking about it, everyone was right. However, in my position, as a 12-year-old, if I were given money, I would do something that I would like more and have the motivation to do it. If I didn't receive money, when it was fun, we would sleep over at Grandma's house. When it wasn't, we would sleep in the house. But with money, we would go to sleep at Grandma's house every day. If we stay overnight at Grandma's house, we won't get paid that day. Looking back, my younger sister and I also slept over at Grandma's house when I was about 8 or 9 years old. At that time, every time we went to Grandma's house, Grandma would give us candy. I really liked sleeping between Grandma and another person. She is a woman. In the evening, they didn't sleep. They talked all night. I loved to listen to them talk. I was 12 years old, and my Aunt Eve gave us money when we slept overnight at Grandma's house. Chapter 2. My parents' relationship. October 20th, 2009. Although I have a lot of questions, I can't remember them. My father used to yell at others' faces by saying, "Shut up." Then my father still cursed others, me and my mother. Why did my father curse others in front of them without any pain or embarrassment? My mother always gave my father power. Now my mother complains about her fate. At that time, my mother was sick. My mother wanted my father to care more, ask about her more, but I did not understand. I kept thinking that it was because my mother wanted my father to transfer the economic control in the family. I told my father to divide half of the money for my mother to hold. My father said to take the money from the cupboard, took all the money out, and spent it. I thought it was too unfair. I didn't know if my parents got along or not. Now that I think back, I feel so stupid. I didn't understand anything. A 12 to 13-year-old kid like me couldn't understand why I hated my mother so much. My mother cared a lot about us, but her personality was very different. Seeing everyone bullying my father like that, my mother didn't stand up and had to accept the humiliation. My parents were farmers. They grew bananas and other crops like corn, peanuts, and rice for a living. My father would be the one to bring the bananas to the market to sell, and many people came to our banana garden to buy them. Among them, there was a married girl. Her husband was in prison. She was fat and beautiful, and she caught my father's eye. One afternoon, when I came home from school, my mother told me that she had caught my father holding that woman. My mother was jealous. My mother scolded her. She told my mother that my father was very ugly. She did not want my father. My father heard what she said about him, and my father smiled. And that is where my father's love story ended. Chapter 3. My height is 1.45 meter. In my family, my father is 1.72 meters, my younger brother and sister are tall like my father, and I am short like my mother. When I was 14, I was only 1.45 meters, and when lining up in class, I was always second or third. Morana was shorter than me. My mother always said that I needed to do something to increase my height, so every morning when I woke up, I was at my grandmother's house. I lifted the bar. I did that for 2 months, but I didn't see myself growing taller. I drank milk every day, but I still didn't see myself growing taller. Chapter 4. In my class story. In secondary school, the curriculum starts in grade 6 and ends in grade 9. We have 4 years of study. I study in a normal class, not a high-quality class at school. My class has a lot of boys, and they are very naughty. In my class, most of the boys were sloppily dressed, dirty. One class had 3 groups of girls, which was really bad. The first group was Mary and 3 others. The second group had 6 girls, which was me, Lara, Sarah, Lily, Lauren, and another. The third group was Annabelle, Morana, Anna, and 2 others. Even though my group and my group are not good at studying, we are still united. Even if we quarrel, we forget it. But in other groups, they quarrel so often. I wonder what I will be like when I grow up. That wish is really like going to heaven. The other day, my uncle gave us money when we slept at my paternal grandma's house, but I spent it all. I am so bored. I have exams next week. I am so tired. I don't want to get married. Because marriage is not easy, and having children is even worse. I just want to be alone and go wherever I want. Today is Thursday. A lot of things happened today. I came home this morning thinking the power was out, but it turned out that only my house had a power outage. I went home to sleep for a while, then my mom told me to cook lunch. This afternoon I had to cook rice on a wood stove for dinner. My mom burned the stir-fried pork. Luckily, the food was still edible. I skipped my dad's birthday. Oh my God, I missed my chance. I didn't make any money. I have a PE test tomorrow. I wonder how much I'll get. If the power goes out tomorrow, I will ride my bike to my grandmother's house to watch a movie. It's almost November already. This Sunday is Happy and Tom's birthday. They argued all day long. Tom yelled early in the morning, and Happy argued back. My father saw this and dragged him out into the yard and chased him away. My dad said get out of there. My sister cursed under her breath, so my father beat her. Every time we cook chicken, my parents argued. Then my father threw away the nearly plucked chicken. In the countryside of Vietnam, we don't buy chicken that has already been killed and cleaned. We killed and cleaned it by ourselves. Time passed so fast, it's almost the semester exam. When I imagine that I had to take the 10th grade entrance exam, I feel scared because my math is really bad. It's been raining a lot lately, so I often have headaches, and I'm also seriously ill. The more I look at my sister, the more I see that she's tall, has a big butt, and is very masculine. My mother is sick all the time, taking a lot of medicine, but still not getting better. Lately, I feel like my studies are getting worse. If only I had the will to study when I was young, it wouldn't be like this now. I'm really bad at math. It seems like my dream of becoming an artist and traveling around the world is just a distant dream. When I write this diary, I am always afraid that my family will read it. My math score is very bad. One of my classmates took my English book and threw it away, and has not returned it yet. There are times when I want to tell everyone my thoughts, but I tell my father or talk about some problem, and my father says that if it was not my business, I could not participate in. On October 20th, I decided to go somewhere to relax. I felt depressed. Every time I thought about it, I felt regretful about the past and didn't know what to do for the future. I almost didn't know what to do to achieve all the things I wanted and get good results. I felt that my face was bad, my appearance was bad, and my personality was bad. I like to sit alone and think, if only I knew how to control other people's thoughts. If only I could. If you like this video, please don't hesitate to leave a comment, like, and subscribe this channel. Thank you so much.